sights to see, rolling hills or city streets, ocean to ocean and all in between. It's out there just waiting on you and me. Take it in, we got no plans. Good things come to those who can. Live moment to moment and all in between. It's out there just waiting on you and me. So look alive, 'cause while I was waiting for you, paradise is on the other side of the road. We don't know, taking a long way. You and I were born to roll. Never know until we go. We'll make a home out on the road. Where walls can't confine us. We'll make our own way. We'll leave all our troubles yesterday. Look alive, 'cause while I was waiting for you, paradise is on the other side of the road. We don't know, taking a long way. You and I were born to roll. Look alive, 'cause while I was waiting for you, paradise is on the other side of the road. We don't know, taking a long way. You and I were born to roll.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. It's very early here. Jenny and I are out doing the horses. Before we head off to Limoges, we're going to see some tunnels in the middle of Limoges, so some deep underground tunnels. We're going to take the girls for a thank you lunch. So Melissa, Sian and Rosalie and the rest of the family, we're going to have a spot of lunch and then we're going to go to those tunnels. But in the meantime, it is Meals on Wheels because it's been lovely here. The weather has been just back-to-back sunshine. It's been beautiful and crisp and clear. There are no flies, but the sun's been out and we've had that lovely breeze. So we've taken this opportunity to let some of the legends stay out overnight and just graze. So we have to swap their rugs and, as you'll see, given their food in the field. The other three rangers behind us, they're all tucked in the barn. So let's go and see the other legends. With the lovely Grace and Charlotte, they're the first ones on the Meals on Wheels. At the moment, it's not that warm, but it's going to get warm fairly quickly. So what we do, we take the rugs off so that they're still comfortable. as I say, you don't want to get in too hot or too cold, so that's just part of what we do. And we've noticed since being out, they've spent this past few weeks when the weather's been nice, being out and being rugged and being fed and all the other stuff that goes on, and they're really thriving on it together. They're very, very happy, and they're quite content just to mill about. They've got lots of room here, and what we're thinking is we might put up a shelter, a little field shelter for them. There is Sweet Pea. She knows I'm here. She's a little bit further on Meals on Wheels, but we're thinking about putting a shelter in. So what that means is they can come in and out, they can please themselves, and then if the weather was to turn very nasty, we could always bring them in. But it seems to be that they're really thriving on being out and enjoying being together. And we have our little resident Labrador pony who's just come down to join the feeding session. She follows me around and follows the horses around, and any little scraps that aren't picked up, she hoovers them up. So nothing goes to waste here. Let's go and see the others. So we've just done the lovely two gingers who are getting on very well. It's lovely to see Nanny coming out of her shell. As we say, she did feel the loss of Petra, as we all did, but she's really settled down, and the two lovely ginger ladies are side by side down here. I think we've got to get on because Sweet Pea is kicking off. Let's go. Third from the end, the one and only Cantho Z, who again is very happy being out. And you might be able to see behind me in his field, I've been having a bit of a go at all those thistly, brambly type pieces which are all over the fields. And I've been going at it with a strimmer, but we've got a very special thing in our armoury, a very special bit of equipment which is going to help us blitz them, so we'll introduce you to that in a bit. But going back to the horses in the field, it's really, really important, and it's like every bit of horse husbandry, is just to be in touch with how they are. And sometimes that changes, but these guys at the moment are displaying all the signs of being quite content where they are. But if that changes, obviously we will change with them, and we can bring them in. And it's completely day by day. So at the moment, they're all happy, apart from Sweet Pea, who wants her breakfast. So let's go and get on with it. So with the lovely Jack, he's just had his breakfast. It's not going to be so long and he's going to be castrated. I spoke to the vet and he's quite happy to do it. So we're just waiting on a date and it's a perfect time of year. One of the big concerns is with those infections that you can get from the flies, but at this time of year it's going to be perfect. So it's all kind of slotting into place and his tavern is coming on leaps and bounds. We've got lots more to do on it. We've got a bit of decorating to do, but it is the weekend, so Rupert's free and I'm sure we can rope Melissa in along with the other guys to get a bit more detailing done, but it's starting to look really, really good. So watch this space. Good girl. Oh. Okay. So the breakfast feeding run is over and everyone's content. They're tucking into their breakfast as we speak. The lovely Eeyore and Sweet Pea are settling in to their new routine. So they go in and out. They love their little workshop, but they equally like going in the garden paddock behind us, and that's where Eeyore really kicks his heels up and gets a lick on. So it's lovely to see them running about, but their routine and everything about them is completely different to the Legends, and that's again what we cater for. All the animals here are completely different and everyone has their own very special needs. Let's get on and let the free rangers out. Aside from all the dogs, cats and other animals, we have the one and only Harold. I've got his food here. Later on in the coming episodes we are going to build him his very own little Harold house, because he was in the feed room but he doesn't like going up and down steps and he's a bit of a big bird to be manoeuvring, so we're going to build him his very own little Shea Harold.